Hey, Chris from Harrison's Homes, and these are my 9 tips to consider when selling your home. So, in 2023, only 52.88% of properties that came to the market ended up selling, giving homeowners a flip of a coin chance of selling their home. With this in mind, I wanted to offer any homeowners considering selling their home in 2024 some advice to help you get moved this year in the quickest time possible and for the best possible price. On average, it is currently taking 67 days to agree a sale on a property and a further 113 days to go through to completion. This means if you are one of the 52.88% moving home, it will typically take 6 months from you placing the property on the market to actually moving home. At this time of recording, this means listing your home at the start of March would typically result in moving home at the end of August. So what is there to consider? The first month of marketing any property is the biggest chance to get you sold and achieve the highest possible price, with research showing properties sold typically generate at least 40% more interest in comparable properties that are on the market over the first 3 weeks of marketing. There were 17.03% more properties for sale in February versus the same period last year, and this was also 3.85% up on January. So, there's more competition from other sellers, means you need to have your choice of agent, asking price and marketing spot on to give you the best chance of selling. Not only this, buyer affordability has reduced by 27.5% compared to the record low interest rates of 2 years ago. So you need to be doing everything to attract these buyers to your property and make it look like great value for money. The most recent data shows that 9% of properties are selling in the first week of marketing and 32% are doing so in the first 30 days. By following the tips below, you will be significantly increasing your chances of being one of the sellers that are in the numbers above and selling your property in the first month. You will also increase your chances of selling for higher than the average 95.4% of asking price and not be the one of the 48% who are selling their homes following a price adjustment. 9 tips to get you sold. Number 1, over 70% of traffic on Rightmove is on a mobile device, where only your first photo will be seen in the search results. It is also worth noting that you are competing against 24 other properties on a page if a buyer is not using a mobile device to search Rightmove. You only get 3 seconds to capture the attention of the buyer. So do a quick search via Rightmove on your phone or tablet to check how the listing appears. Number 2, a property advert with at least 7 images gets twice as many inquiries versus those that have less than 3 images. Make sure your property advert has a minimum of images to capture the attention of buyers. Tip number 3, property listings with a video or virtual tour receive on average 8% more detailed views and 6% more inquiries than those without one. Advertising your property listing with an online viewing sticker can increase the number of detailed views by up to 10%. Only 34% of properties on Rightmove have a video or virtual tour. Make sure you are one of them. Tip number 4, 37% of buyers will not inquire on a property that does not have a floor plan, and having a floor plan increases the number of inquiries on an advert by up to 12%. Make sure you have a floor plan with all the measurements and the overall size of the property. Number 5, a property advert with photos, a floor plan, a video, and an exact location get up to 145% more detailed views compared to the property advert that just has photos. Be sure to have all of the above, not cut any corners, to increase the number of buyers looking at your property advert. Tip number 6, according to data from Focal Agent and 20EA, a estate agent using high quality professional photography alongside other professional marketing, including floor plans, 360 tours, professional property videos, elevated pole and aerial drone photography, are 39.4% more likely to agree a sale and achieve 1.63% more for the property as well. Make sure the agent you work with does all of the above to give you the best chance of selling and for the highest possible price. Tip number 7, changing photos and the description every couple of weeks can increase the number of detailed views by 10%. Tip number 8, The 99p psychological pricing is outdated and simply doesn't work in the world of home hunting. Instead, set your asking price at a minimum or maximum price point. This will make sure that your advert is seen by people both up to and from a certain price point. Listings that are priced this way get 11% more views than those that aren't. And tip number 9. Properties that reduce their asking price are 10% less likely to sell than those that do not. Take twice as long to sell and are twice as likely to have a sale fall through. You want to make sure you price your property correctly from the outset to give you the best possible chance of selling for the best price in a quicker time and not having a sale fall through. I hope my 9 top tips to consider when selling your home has given you an insight into what it takes to give you the best possible chance of finding a buyer at the best price.